guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, it is time again for favorites and flops. I love these videos. I love showing you guys what has worked for my skin this past month, what has worked for my face, just basically all of my favorites and stuff that didn't work either. So before we jump into this video, I just want to ask you guys to please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you get notified of all of my future uploads. And let me just tell you guys, I am wearing a shirt. I filmed 3 different videos and I had to say that in every single one because I'm worried people are like, is she naked? So how to just tell you guys that, but let's jump into this video, guys. Alright, so flops are going to go at the end of the video, but let me first just start off with some primers. So one primer that I have been loving, I have used this on my channel, but I did recently finish the NARS smudge proof eyeshadow base. Love that. So good if you have oily eyelids. And I think I found a dupe, guys. So this is the CoverGirl Lid Lock Primer. I'm obsessed with this. This works so well for my oily skin. I wear my eyeshadow sometimes for like 12 hours a day. I know I wear makeup from like 7 a.m. until sometimes like 9-10 p.m. So literally always put my makeup to the test. I'm always looking for a really good primer, and literally this one is really good. It's a drugstore, it's affordable, and if you have oily eyelids, you're going to love this. This is awesome, so definitely go check it out. I do like this because it is like this. Just put it on, and if you guys can see, there is a little bit of color to it. It is like a very light nude, but once you smudge it in, you don't see the color. But I really do like this. Love it. If you're oily, check it out. The next primer that I want to talk about, this is the Fenty. This is the, I'm trying to get the exact name, True Matte Pro Filter Primer. This is awesome, guys. If you have oily skin, please try this. So I have used the other one of this, which is like the hydrating one, and I feel like that worked really well for my skin, but I am more on the oily side, and this is amazing. It makes my skin matte, and then when I do get like dewy towards the end of the day, that's the thing, I get dewy. I don't get oily, I don't get greasy. I feel like my skin looks really good. I really like this. I like how this makes my skin look. I feel like it just softens my entire look. Like my face, my pores aren't as noticeable, and I feel like everything just goes really smooth on top of this. This is amazing. I've been using this so much. So let me actually talk about foundations. So to pair with this primer, I actually also got the foundation. This is just a normal foundation. I know that they did come out with a hydrating one. I haven't tried the hydrating one because I am oily. So I did get this one. I know I'm late to the game, but this is so darn good, y'all. So this is the Pro Filter. This is soft matte longwear foundation. I can attest to that. It is longwear. Again, I wear my foundations from 7 to sometimes 10 p.m. at night because I work 9 to 5, get ready at 7. I do things after work, and sometimes I don't get home until like 10. So I feel like this is perfect. I love the shade range. It's awesome. I am in the shade 260. I feel like it's really good. Matches me perfectly. It is a little bit light when I do self tan, but I feel like it's awesome. And I love how this looks, and my skin looks flawless. It blends out beautifully. I do use a brush with this versus a sponge. I just like using the brush, but you can go either way. But this is so good. So I know that I'm late, but if you guys haven't tried this out, go try it out. The next one that I want to talk about, this is actually, I'm so surprised that I like. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Foundation, and this is matte. So again, I use this with a brush. Lately, I've been liking foundations with a brush better. I don't know, I feel like it just gets better coverage. I feel like the sponge kind of soaked this up a little bit more, but overall, really do like this. This is in the shade 41NN. They have a great shade range. I feel like the N is like neutral, like undertones, like neutral, like it's like NNNW, like I don't know, they have stuff like that, so it's really in-depth, really easy to find your shade, and this is a great match for me. So this makes my skin look flawless. I don't have the primer with this. I actually either use my Ken & Austin, I use my Smashbox, I use the Fenty, and I feel like it just looks good with every single one, and this is great if you have oily skin. It is a matte, doesn't make you look flat though. I feel like with this one I do get a little bit more dewy than when I use the Fenty one, and I feel like the Fenty one is a little bit more long lasting than this, but this is still great. Like, I still really do love this. So I have been switching back and forth with these two foundations and then also another foundation, which I'm going to bring up. So you guys, I don't think that the wear test is up on this. I literally pre-film like crazy, guys. And when I say pre-film, like, I have videos if I need to take a break to like cover my behind for a really long time. That's just the type of person I am. I'm going to be talking about this. This is the Smashbox Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, and this is great. This is in the shade 3.15. It is a little dark for me. It doesn't look dark, but I feel like it is a little bit dark. I could go a shade lighter right now. I feel like this would have been a good summer color. This is a neutral undertone. It blends out beautifully. So I do have to say this one is probably a little bit rougher to blend out compared to these two, meaning rougher meaning it dries down a little bit faster, and it is a lot more matte in compared to those two. So I recommend that if you do use this, use a brush. I mean, you can use a sponge. I just found using a brush was a little bit easier to maneuver it and just blend everything out. With the sponge, I did have to do a little bit more work. Again, you are going to see this in the wear test that I did for this, but again, that is not up yet. But I really do like this. I love how this is on my skin. It kept me matte all day. It dried down really quick and was really matte, so definitely work fast. I really like this, and it is full coverage. It lasts beautifully all day. It is just stunning. I really do like this. So I am actually super shocked with this. This is the LA Colors Brow Pencil. Again, this is from a video that is not up yet. I did do a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, and this was probably my favorite out of everything. This is an eyebrow pencil, and I know that you're probably like, what? Yeah, literally a pencil, guys. Literally a pencil. And you guys could see it has a little spoolie right on top here. I really like this. This is darker. This is the shade medium, but I feel like this was so good. Like, I love the brush. It was really easy to just brush my hair. It was super easy to fill in my brows. It was super easy to blend out. And I don't know, I just really like this. I actually rarely ever use pencils, like literal pencils for my brows, and this was amazing. Like, I love it. So, and it was only $1, so it was awesome. Definitely like that. The next thing that I want to talk about, this is the Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. This is in the shade Dark, and that is what this looks like. It looks a little bit darker in person than it does in the viewfinder. I feel like if I put it back here, you could kind of see how dark it is compared to up here, because the lights do make it a little bit lighter. I love using this for bronzer. So this is actually meant for like all over your face type of powder, but I got the dark to use it as a bronzer. I did pick that up from a YouTuber. I will insert her. I don't remember her name, but I'll insert her down below or up here so you guys can check her out. But literally, this is so good. This blends out beautifully. This is the perfect shade for me. It doesn't take a lot of work to blend out. All you do is pat, pat, pat. You guys have seen me use this in a lot of videos. All you do is pat, 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 and then just blend it out, and it just blends beautifully, and you don't have to blend for long. It's stunning. It's amazing. I love it. I love how slim and compact it is. It is just so good. And it wears for a really long time too, so it's beautiful. The next thing that I want to talk about, this is the Melt Gold Ore Highlighter. Again, this is from the same YouTuber. This highlight is stunning. So you probably have seen me use this a lot too. You could use this and make it blinding. You can use it and make it natural. It is just such a pretty highlight. Like, it is stunning. It is so pretty. It is so easy to blend out. It is beautiful. I'm obsessed with this. I basically use this every single day. I love it. The next two things are lipsticks. These are Natasha Denona lipsticks. I've been more into cream lipsticks over matte lipsticks lately. I'm not exactly sure why. Usually I am more of like a matte girl, but these are so darn good. So I have two shades. I have the shade Michelle. This is the I Need Nude collection. So the shade Michelle, which is, that was a horrible swatch, which is this right here. It's such a pretty nude. I wish I remembered which one I was wearing on my lips today. This is also the shade Claudia. I don't even remember. Was this what I wore? You guys can see that they are very similar in tone, but this one's a little bit more peachy and that one's a little bit more nude. But so darn good, y'all. I love it. Super creamy. I feel like even though they are creamy, they do last a little bit longer than regular lipsticks. Love the packaging, love the colors. They had so many good nudes. It was really, really hard to only pick two. I'm a lipstick queen. I love lipsticks. I have so many of them, so I was like, no, Melissa, just get two. You're only allowed two, and I actually stuck to it, so I'm surprised. Another Natasha Denona item. So this is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette, y'all. This is beautiful. I did do a live on Facebook using this palette, and I did do a live on Gerard Cosmetics. So if you guys are interested, then go check out my Facebook page. I'm going to leave that down below. But this is stunning. Stunning. I used this yesterday for a little green look using these two shades. I've used them for like a brown look using like these two shades. Everything is just stunning. Let me swatch them for you. Everything is just so darn pretty. Like, look at how beautiful that is. Let me swatch that green, that pretty blue. Everything is just so pretty. It's just so pigmented. It is just beautiful. I love the colors. I love the colors of this palette. It's beautiful. They're so easy to blend. I'm a huge Natasha Denona fan, and I know that her products are a bit more pricey, but I don't know, like in my opinion, I think it's worth it. Like, these are just beautiful. I actually want to get her, it is the, I think it's the Safari palette where everything was matte. I want to get that because I am just, I'm such a fan. I love this. The palette's beautiful. I have a lot of her products and they're all amazing. So let me move on to skincare. So first skincare thing that I want to talk about, this is the Isle of Paradise. This is a dark self-tanning. This is for your face. So I don't use this like every single day. I probably use this once or twice a week. All I do is just put 3 little drops, and it does have a dropper. So they're just like that, and I'll just go like 1, 2, 3. So you don't need a lot of this. So I feel like this lasts a really long time too. This is so good for your face. So I break out over everything. I don't break out with this. I look super like tan. You could use this every day if you want to build that nice natural tan, or you could use it once, twice a week just to add a little bit more color to your face. This is amazing. Doesn't break me out. All you do is you just mix it in with your moisturizer, mix, and apply it on your face. It is so good. I think they have light, medium, dark, or medium dark. I did get the dark one because I do like a darker self tan, but this is amazing. The next thing that I want to talk about, this is a sleeping mask. This is the Edible Beauty. This is a Sleeping Beauty Purifying Mask. This is amazing. So that is what that looks like. It smells like a spa. It smells really good. The color is pink. It's adorable, but this is so good. So I only use this 2 to 3 times a week. I only use this when I do exfoliate because I want to really hydrate and nourish my skin. When I wake up the next morning, my skin just feels super hydrated, super like moisturized. It just feels amazing. And I think it's because of this. Like, I literally 3 times a week, I exfoliate my skin. I'll put this on, and the next morning I wake up, my skin just looks healthier. It doesn't break me out. It just looks so good. And even though I am on the oilier side, I like to hydrate my skin like crazy because I am on a lot of acne medication, and also because when you are oily, your skin actually needs more moisture. There is a lot of speculation going around. A lot of people don't know this, but when you are oily, if you don't moisturize your skin is actually going to produce more oils to compensate how dry it is. If you're oily, you're gonna love this. If you're normal, you're gonna love this. If you're dry, you're gonna love this. I feel like it's just great. It just really makes your skin look hydrated the next day. I'm obsessed. So the next thing that I'm gonna talk about is this. This is pricey, but guys, it is amazing. This is the Tatcha The Essence. I used this for like a week, and my mom was like, your skin looks amazing. Like, what are you doing different? And I was like, this is literally the only thing that I'm doing different. And it is so, so good. So again, it is pricey, but it's worth it. Like, I have been using this every day for a month. I bought a backup of it because it is that good. And guys, my skin, this makes my skin look so hydrated. It makes my skin look so plump and healthy, and I feel like it just makes my skin look more youthful. I know I'm only 26 and you're probably like, how youthful can you get? Like, are you trying to become an infant? But literally, this is so good. It just transformed my skin. My skin just looks amazing. I love it. I feel like if you are looking for something that's going to hydrate your skin, that's going to plump your skin, try this. Please, it is amazing. Go to your Sephora, get a sample before you buy it. If you're not willing to drop, this was 95 bucks, the 95 bucks on it, I totally understand. But this has transformed my skin and it looks so good, and I love this. I'm oily. You guys probably got this by this point in the video already, but it is so darn good. I love it. So all you do, I just use this once a night. That's really all you need to do. It said just apply once a day, use every day. So all I do is, I don't want to take any out, is I just pour a little bit on my hand just like that, and then all I do is I just tap 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 and then just tap it all over my face and I bring it down my neck. It is so good. One thing that I do wish is that you can't see like how much is left in here, like I guess because of like the frosting, so like I never know how much I have left and I don't want to run out. So that's where I'm at. So I'm like, okay, do I always need to have a backup? Like, I really don't know what to do, but that's the only thing that like stinks, is you don't know how much is left in here. So I just always have a backup. Like, that's just how much I love it. I just need a backup. So let me talk about my two flops. So one flop, this is from the dollar store. This is the LA Liquid Makeup. First, I thought this was concealer when I got it because of how small it was, and because I was like, there's no way this could be a foundation, like at all. But it is foundation. I used it as concealer because I was like, I already have my makeup on, because I really thought it was concealer and I was going to take it off. And I don't like this. Reason being, let me apply a little bit on the back of my hand. So that is what it looks like. But it is just so, I'm blending it in so you guys could see. It just looks like a tint to me. Like, there's really no coverage. It just looks like my hand. I feel like that's just more like a moisturizer. It didn't feel like a foundation, didn't feel like makeup or a concealer or anything. It was just, it's dry. Like, you guys can't even see anything. I don't know. I was just really confused by this. I really didn't like this so much. I feel like if you're looking for a really, really light tint that is still going to make your skin look exactly like your skin, maybe just a little bit more color to it, this is good. But in my book, I really didn't like this. I know it was only $1, but just not my thing. The next thing that I want to talk about is this Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. I actually got really creasy when I used this. I liked the coverage, I liked how creamy it was, but I was just so creasy that I tried it multiple ways. I tried it setting it, everything. It just didn't work for me. I still am going to use this because I don't want it to go to waste, but it was just so darn creasy. Like, I don't know why. The coverage is really good. Everything is amazing. You guys can see it there. Like, it just blended out beautifully. I like the coverage. I love the color. I just don't like how creasy I got with this. And this is supposed to be like cakeless, so I thought it was going to be like creaseless, but I don't know. I just got really creasy with it. Any type of powder I use just didn't work for me. But my camera's gonna die, and that is it for my favorites and flops for this month. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorites and flops, and I look forward to doing this video next month. These are my favorite types of videos to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, so you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you get notified of all of my future uploads. And that is it, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.